Back at it at the lake. One video a day. So, yep. I guess for those of you who have never watched my videos, basically I'm just a Christian struggling with fear of what other people think of him. So I'm uploading a video every day on, I guess, a platform for now. Just trying to get over the fear of what other people think of me. And you know, it does like get harder and harder trying to figure out what video to make, but I think I figured out what I'm gonna make a video about today. I want to talk about the power of your subconscious mind. So for those of you that don't know, your subconscious mind pretty much makes all the decisions of your life. So if you're somebody that has a lot of limiting beliefs about yourself, what you think about others, your situation, like deep down, like in your subconscious, then it will direct your life, like whether you like it or not. So what I've been learning, especially these past couple of days, is the power of reprogramming my subconscious mind to want to attract wealth, good things, good relationships, how I look about myself, putting me in direction to take good actions. So, I mean, obviously the first thing with rewiring your subconscious mind is prayer. Whatever you say the most in prayer, that is typically what is going to come up in your subconscious mind. And not only that, but because you know that God's got you, it kind of rewires your subconscious for hope as well. So if you're not praying, that's the first thing you got to do. You have to be in communication with Jesus Christ. He will be your guide. He will orchestrate that hope, especially when you don't feel like it, because there's been so many times when I've gone to God instead of the world. Like it's like kind of like instilling that habit in yourself. If you feel negative, if you feel hopeless, especially hopeless, if you're feeling like really depressed, down, just jump straight into prayer. Get on your knees wherever you are. Maybe go to your prayer area, because then, like, you know, like that's like where you have to go. That's like your safe place, right? And instead of it being drugs or porn or, you know, girls, you know, your safe place is the Lord, right? And that has helped me tremendously, especially where I'm at in life today. And the second thing, I actually got help from my friend with this. You have to say affirmations, right? So this is only my second day of saying affirmations, but especially if you're like me, I have so many limiting beliefs. Like, it's not even funny how many limiting beliefs I have. But if you like repeat, I'll give you like example, like if you repeat affirmations such as, I am worthy of good things, and you stare in the mirror and repeat that over and over and over again, your brain has no choice but to adapt to what you're telling yourself. Ooh, that wind feels good, man. So basically, how you do it, you literally just stare in the mirror, look at yourself while you're saying it, and literally just repeat whatever affirmations you think work best for you. Now, the key is also you have to say it in the present tense. So typically things like, I am blank. You could say, I am confident. I am courageous. I am strong. I am loved. I am worthy of good things. And if you repeat these things, like, I would say, like, there's not even like really like a number. Like, you'll just like kind of know. I'm still kind of trying to figure it out myself as to like how many times I should say it a day. But also, if you take action on what you say, like if you say I am worthy of good things, then you go after those good things, and then you receive those good things, that's all because you rewired your subconscious to believe that, and therefore you're going to go after it. So for example, I have obviously fear, but I feel like as I go day by day, and then saying it every day, like saying it before you go to sleep and right after you wake up, because that's when your subconscious is the most active. Your subconscious is the most active after you wake up and before you go to sleep. So it's important to say the affirmations before you go to sleep and when you wake up. And just sit in front of the mirror and just say, and just look at yourself and just say what affirmations you got to say in the present tense. And don't use the words not. Like if you're going to sit in the mirror and say, I am not X, that's not going to work. The brain doesn't know how to, like if you're going to sit in the mirror and say, I do not have fear, that's not going to work. You have to instead flip the opposite. You have to say, I am courageous. The brain doesn't know how to process not. I've been learning that a lot recently as well. But like a good example, if you guys think I'm crazy, Michael Jackson, I think most people would argue, like, I think the most popular human ever on the planet, literally stared in the mirror 30 minutes every day. He would meditate, do whatever, and then he would say those affirmations. Like, he would say like affirmations, like literally like it would be like the most like specific things too. It would be like, I am the number one like selling artist for this specific thing in the world. Like, it'd be very specific, very niche, but that's like how like he ingrained in his subconscious those goals. Especially if you're Michael Jackson, he grew up with like a lot of trauma. So, and we obviously all have our traumas to some degree, right? So you first have to make the unconscious conscious, right? You have to first see what's going on in there, so then you can know to rewire your beliefs. If you don't know what's going on in your subconscious, like if you don't know what's really holding you back, then the affirmations won't really help too much, because you might just say them blindly, like without even knowing why you're saying them, right? So I know for me, fear is the only thing holding me back in life. And for most people, that's the same case. For me, it pretty much goes down to 3 different things. It's the fear of being uncomfortable, the fear of what other people think of me, like for example, taking action on this video, and the fear of, what's my other fear? It's the fear of being uncomfortable, the fear of what other people think of me, and I kind of forgot my third one right now, but it'll probably come to me after this video. But anyways, point being, ignore me messing up. Point being, rewiring your subconscious will change your life. I swear. Like, you'll literally have no choice but, like, if you're saying these things to yourself, like, your brain will have no choice but to believe it. Like, if you want to force your brain to believe something, repeat the same things over and over again. I swear your brain will start thinking highly of you. You'll start having more confidence. You'll feel more purposeful. Like, it's worked a lot for me already, and it's only been like my 2nd day doing it. But you also have to stay in prayer. So yeah, anybody, just quick advice for anybody, like, I would really look into trying to figure out how to rewire your subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind also rewires the most off actions. If you're actually like saying these things, right, that's cool, but you still got to go and take action on them, right? Because that's what makes up our subconscious the most. The habits, our thought patterns, what we say about ourselves, what we do, that makes up our subconscious. If you're somebody that works out every day, it's ingrained in your subconscious that you are a gym goer, right? If you are somebody that has quit watching porn for a year, you are now the identity of one who has quit porn. So in this case, if you are somebody that tells yourself, I am confident, like multiple times every day for like a month straight, eventually you're going to start embodying that identity of that person that says they are confident. And then you'll naturally want to go take action on it, because that's what your identity, that's what your subconscious believes you to be. And thoughts are just thoughts, right? They typically just pass. But what you really say sticks with you. That's what they say in the Bible. In the Bible, there's so much power in the tongue. Your brain does not know. Your brain does not know the difference between what is actually real and what you're actually telling yourself. So if you tell yourself something negative about yourself, your brain for no reason will believe that to be true. If you tell yourself though, I am him, I have this, if you tell yourself I am him, I am courageous, I have purpose, I am worthy of good things, you will believe that, right? So yeah, so basically, just look into rewiring the subconscious mind. It is a journey to really, make good progress. This is kind of like my first start of it. I just started with prayer, and then affirmations I feel like are going to help as well, but also just taking action. That's something I really struggle with the most, but just getting over my fear of uploading. I'm trying to think about venturing over to Instagram, because that's like where people actually know me. A lot of people that are watching these videos, they don't really know who I am. It's maybe like 1 or 2 people, but most people, they don't really know who I am on here. If I start talking like this on other platforms, people know me on there, And that's really where like I got to get over the fear of like, you know, I might look a bit dumb at first, but you know, this is kind of just training ground for me to moving over to other branches of platform. So yeah, I appreciate whoever watched this video. Hope you learned a lot. Hope you can learn about rewiring the subconscious mind, because I think it is arguably one of like the most powerful things you can do to change your life completely. It's definitely working for me so far. So yeah, y'all stay blessed. Peace.